Once you've installed your ppvote software, which is the voting software that works with your ClickerPad voting system, you'll find an extra menu within your PowerPoint ribbon bar. And under this, you'll have this menu here called ClickerPad. I've got a second one, which is a different product. You might find that you've got the same. You've got add-ins, then you've got ClickerPad, and then you've got some other add-ins that you already had installed. But the second step here is to make sure that your license is active. Now, the reason for that is when you first install the product, you've got a full working version, but it's limited to just 3 keypads being able to vote. So although you'll be able to test all of your keypads and it looks fine, when you go to run a live vote, only the first 3 votes that get cast will actually be counted. So rather than waiting for that to happen to you, let's have a look at how you can check what your license status is. So go to the ClickerPad menu and go all the way down to the bottom where it says About and then the version number. So I'm currently on version 5.0. When we click on there, we get our exact version number and we've got some options at the bottom here. So what we want to do is click on register, because although I'm not looking to register now, that's where I find my registration information. So if you think that you've already got your license activated, you do the same here. If you haven't, we're going to start from here and activate a license, but I will do that in a separate video. So let's click register. And we can now see who the license owner is. So I've set this one up as Acme Company. This is my license key. I've got a base license. Now what that means is I can activate this license on as many computers as I like. So if I want to install on one of my colleagues' laptops, I can do so, and I can register using exactly the same license key. My software is going to expire at the end of October 2022, so you want to check that. But you've also got a support status. Now, if you've got a maintenance agreement with us that is still current, you'll see the expiry date here, so you know when to diarise to choose whether to renew that. If, like my example, your support has already expired, it will be in red and say expired, and you can see when I hover over it, it tells me what date that expires. So I've got a 50 keypad limit on this particular license. It would be worth you also checking this, because if you've got more than 50 keypads that you're going to be using, you need to contact us if you've got a low limit here. And my software type is essential. Now, the other thing to check here is what it says in this list of allocated base stations. So this basically relates to the serial number of the receiver that you're using. If you've got multiples, you'll see those all in a list, or like me, you might only have one system, so you've just got one receiver there, one base station there. So just check the serial number sticker on the back of that receiver and make sure that that matches with the allocated base station. And that's it. So this one is all licensed and ready to go, providing I don't want more than 50 people to vote.